Understanding animal migration. Animal migration is a fascinating phenomenon involving the regular, often seasonal, movement of animals from one region to another. This behavior is driven by various scientific factors and plays a crucial role in the survival and reproduction of many species. Reasons for migration. Animals migrate primarily for resources and reproductive purposes. Migration helps them find food, breeding grounds, or suitable climates for their survival. For instance, many bird species migrate to warmer regions during winter to access abundant food sources and return in spring to breed. Environmental cues. Animals use environmental cues to navigate their migration routes. These cues include changes in daylight length, temperature, and the availability of food. For example, many birds rely on the length of daylight, photoperiod, to time their migrations, while sea turtles use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate across oceans. Navigation mechanisms. Animals employ a variety of navigation mechanisms during migration. Some use landmarks and geographical features to guide their way, while others rely on the Earth's magnetic field. For example, monarch butterflies use a combination of sun positioning and magnetic field detection to migrate between North America and Mexico. Biological rhythms. Biological rhythms, such as circadian and circannual rhythms, play a significant role in migration. Circadian rhythms regulate daily activities, while circannual rhythms govern seasonal behaviors, including migration. These internal biological clocks help animals time their migrations to align with environmental changes. Genetic factors. Genetics also influence migration patterns. Some species have genetically programmed migratory routes and timings. This inherited behavior ensures that animals follow specific routes and schedules that have been successful for generations. For instance, the migratory routes of many fish species are instinctively programmed into their genetics. Challenges and adaptations. Migration presents numerous challenges, including extreme weather, predators, and exhaustion. Animals have evolved various adaptations to cope with these challenges. For example, Arctic terns have developed energy-efficient flight patterns to migrate long distances, and certain species can store large amounts of fat to sustain them during migration. Impact of climate change. Climate change impacts animal migration by altering environmental cues and the availability of resources. Changes in temperature and weather patterns can disrupt migratory timings and routes. For example, warmer temperatures may lead to earlier migrations or shift migration routes, potentially affecting breeding success and survival rates. Human impact. Human activities, such as habitat destruction and urbanization, also impact migration patterns. Barriers like roads and buildings can obstruct traditional migration routes, while changes in land use can affect the availability of resources. Conservation efforts are crucial to preserving migratory pathways and supporting the survival of migratory species. Ongoing research. Research on animal migration continues to evolve, with advances in technology providing new insights. Tracking devices, satellite technology, and genetic studies are helping scientists understand migration patterns in greater detail. This research is essential for conservation efforts and for understanding the impacts of environmental changes on migratory species. Summary. Animal migration is a complex behavior driven by the search for resources and reproductive needs. It involves environmental cues, biological rhythms, and genetic factors. While migration presents challenges, animals have evolved various adaptations to overcome them. Climate change and human activities pose threats to migratory patterns, making ongoing research and conservation efforts vital for preserving these remarkable journeys.